From Long Island, a huge victory for the New York Lizards, a 12-11 overtime victory, joined by Coach Spallina. Coach, a terrific victory for your team. It seemed like it was more of a first-half game than a second-half game. In the second half, your team was able to find a way to win.
Yeah, it was a very interesting game. I never felt like we were really either team had a great flow. It was they'd get two, we'd get two. It never really got within, beyond one goal. After that first quarter. So it was herky-jerky. A lot of, special teams to me was, if we lose the game, you got to look at special teams. Our downers have been awesome all year. Tonight we struggled. I think they had 4 EMO goals. And our extra man is something that we will focus on, in preparing for the playoffs.
It comes to overtime. Ned Crotty gets on the dodge, and he opens up, and look who's with him, Kyle Hartzell. Not a guy who's afraid to pull the trigger, but not often do you see a long ball out there in overtime. Does the playbook kind of almost get thrown out the window there?
Yeah, Hartzy's a little different player. I mean, he's a guy who can score with the best of them. Sometimes, you have him running by a shorty. It's tough for shorties to defend that. But he made a smart play. They were I think they were a little tired on their midfield, and they were looking to just follow off, and he kind of went halfway, a little cat and mouse, and caught him and get a little backdoor cut. And Ned got in trouble a couple times, got his hands free, good enough to make that look inside. Great look, and I like my chance with Hartsey shooting from there.
You go 1-1 in the season versus Denver. You head back out to their barn, back into Denver, that air, everything else, a playoff matchup. Same team. What do you see coming forward next week?
Familiarity, obviously. In this game, they had got a little nasty at times, so it's probably, it's going to be a playoff game. It's going to be a team that makes the least amount of mistakes. I think tonight we had more turnovers tonight than we had in any game. So we certainly, from our perspective, it's great to get a W, but we certainly have a lot of things, our extra man, our turnovers, our shot selection. We have things that we got to work on, and we will. We'll be ready to go and for a chance to get the championship weekend. It doesn't get better than this.
Coach, thanks so much. Congratulations on the win and good luck next week.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Coach Joe Spallina on the victory tonight in the overtime win over Denver. His Lizards head out to Denver next week to take on the Outlaws.